The race between races is really the preparation for the next race. In Formula One, and we're racing 24 times a year all over the world. So every race week, we are debriefing. At the same time, we're preparing for the next race. You know, there's only 24 hours in the day, 7 days in a week. So I think Dropbox plays a very pivotal role in kind of increasing your bandwidth, because we can't create more time in the day. All you can do is become more efficient. When you think about all the documents, the information being transferred around the world, mobile devices and laptops, and back at the factory and traveling the world, it's critically important that we work with best-in-class partners. Technology is at the center of everything we do. We pull down 1.5 terabytes of data. Engineers and all the data analysts are rerunning the race. You'll have simulation running. I don't think there's ever an easy day. We have a routine, but that routine is consistently inconsistent. Every day's different depending on where we're racing around the world.
Monday. Monday for the team is recovery day. Chill, just kind of have a little break, get away from the racetrack.
Who do you reckon's got the toughest job at the team? Not us. Not us.
Monday is about reviewing, reflecting.
Content planning. Understanding what's happened from the weekend. It's not just one of our drivers crossing the line in first place.
Every role in a Formula One team is critically important. While we're in the technology business, it's the people that use the technology. So the unsung heroes within our organization, I think we have about 1,200 of them.
My specialty is driving, so I rely on my team for everything else.
Tuesday, definitely in the factory.
Tuesday, focused race preparation.
Planning, and looking at execution.
And then we have a lot of people based back at the factory, the McLaren Technology Center, constantly working on development of every piece of the race car.
Coming into the factory the following week, everyone's like, can we do it again? We've been racing for 60 years. You kind of need to pinch yourself on a day-to-day basis, being around and part of something which has got such a deep legacy.
We rerun the entire race weekend to see what did we get right, what did we get wrong. You're constantly looking at areas to improve.
Every time we run the car, we are learning and evolving.
Even when you win a race, there's still lots to improve upon. Often you're working in parallel, reviewing one race and preparing for the next one as well.
We're collecting a huge amount of data from our race cars.
We have 300 sensors on the race car.
Over 250 million data points per car. That our digital teams and our content teams are capturing even more data than our cars are producing.
We're always looking to share huge volumes of content after a race weekend.
Terabytes worth of photography, video.
As much as we can in real time.
To get them straight to fans.
I have teams spread right across the world, all having to collaborate.
One thing that's been clear from the start is that Dropbox is easy to use. Their content team and replay is a perfect match.
For online approvals, often on your handset using the app is just game-changing.
Wednesday night is travel night.
Unpack your bags, away again.
You don't have a lot of time to prepare for all of this. You know, in between sessions, you have to make sure everything's perfect, everything's clean, everything's checked.
Wednesday is build day, get everything ready.
The factory's always on. We run 24/7, we have night shifts.
Continuous improvement of what we do as a team is happening all the time.
Stripping down the race car, which has 80,000 parts. Rebuilding the race car for the following track, which might be high downforce, and you've just come from a low downforce track. We can strip a car and rebuild it in about 5 hours.
Thursday's prep day for the weekend.
Car build, legality check, engineering preparation.
Final checks day.
In terms of developing a race strategy, we review previous races and we come up with what we think the strategy will be, how we'll use the tyres for the weekend. Every moment from Thursday onwards, we're just adapting that plan.
You know, you can talk about strategy Thursday, but yeah, it's always an ongoing conversation. Strategy is one of the most important things, so.
So as soon as we see a layout of a circuit, we can already start to imagine how it's going to feel, what is the car going to do, before I've ever even driven it or actually seen the real thing. The more experience you've got, the more practice you build up kind of muscle memory, and visualization is always a big part of it. In some situations you might never have experienced. So you watch onboards, you watch videos from previous years, so that whatever scenario comes your way, you're ready to tackle it.
Friday, I'm definitely in a racetrack.
Practice day.
Test day.
Understanding, analysing data, optimising performance, going into qualifying.
Saturday qualifying, and the pressure's on.
Our car is always being updated because everything we do has got to be optimised for high performance on track.
Our intellectual property here at McLaren is the lifeblood of everything we do. It's something we've got to make sure we protect.
Having the confidence of how we're sharing that data is absolutely critical.
Things like DocSend with Dropbox and understanding how we can really secure files down to super permissions, that helps us as a team stay informed and know who's accessing what information at what time.
Sunday, the race is on.
Media and lots of it.
It's excitement, fast-paced, pressure, high heart rate day. I have one goal, and I just remind myself of the goal, which is to win races and to win championships.
Constant pursuit of excellence is in all of us.
You can't ride the highs and lows of sport, otherwise you'll just be on a roller coaster all the time.
When things go wrong, we understand, we learn, we work together, and we go again.
That's the discipline of a Formula One organization.
Everyone here wants to win,
We all have a common goal.
to focus on the best outcome for the team.
I think the race between races is really the preparation, getting ready for qualifying, and then ultimately when the lights go out, it's showtime.